My name's Ross Brewer. I'm the Vice President Managing Director for Graylog for the Europe, Middle East and Africa region. And we provide logging, monitoring, security information, event management, analytics, everything to do with capturing log data, making sense of it for different use cases, whether that be from DevOps, IT ops, cloud ops, and then through to security operations. And really, if you think of security information event management, it's the heart of the SOC from an analyst perspective. It's their go-to single pane of glass where they see everything that's going on in their organization. Past 30 years, the changes in the logging and monitoring space has really been the increased volume of data, the amount of bad actors we have. The intelligence agencies and law enforcement are tracking over 500 groups, and then the move to relying more on technology for businesses. So e-commerce is intrinsic to most operations, and therefore the reliance and the business depends on IT, and so the sophistication of the attacks has increased, the volumes increased, the amount of monitoring analysis that analysts need to do, the amount of systems has increased with the connectivity with all the different systems that they have to do. So really, it's just the job's got a lot harder. AI is good in a sense that and we'll talk about that later, where we're obviously using AI to increase our sort of effectiveness and efficiency. But obviously, the hackers are going to be using AI to increase their speed of code development. Criminals, they can develop code very quickly and they don't have to worry about if it works. It's only got to work once. They don't have to worry if it's got bugs. But in the defenders, our code has to be bulletproof and it's got to work every time.
That's right.
So the degree of difficulty is so much more difficult for colleagues that are working in cybersecurity. Yes, so Graylog helps organizations bring together not just their hybrid environments between on-prem and cloud, but most of our customers are running multiple cloud vendors. They might be running AWS for their banking applications. They might be running Microsoft O365 and Intra for their identity management and their email. And then they might be using Google for some AI work. And so what Graylog does and how we help our customers is we can bring all of those systems together and make sense of all of the log data, the machine data, the digital fingerprints from every system. And then, we can overlay over that, visualizations, reporting. We provide very rapid analysis from a search standpoint. And then outside of that, we have monitoring capabilities, anomaly detection, and so forth. And so what we're really trying to do is help the analysts save time and then help the CISOs really reduce their costs in 3 dimensions, whether that be their license cost or their infrastructure cost or their resource cost. And so for the analysts, we're trying to save them time. For the CISOs, we're trying to save them money. Graylog working with FBC. FBC gives us access to hundreds of strategic partners that are offering additional services. They might be offering professional services, they might be offering training, they might be offering compliance or regulatory assistance to customers. And that's really outside the sphere of what Graylog does. And so it's critical working with FBC and their partners, their system integrators, their telecommunications companies, their managed service providers, their managed security service providers, that we've got organizations that can bring together multiple technologies and solve customers' problems. And Graylog plays a pivotal role where we sit at the heart of all the different technologies and provide the visualization, the analysis, and reporting engine and so forth. And so we also help the partners because often they'll use Graylog to support their services to make sure they've got the right security in place, the right archiving, and also making sure their systems are up to date and performant, and they're not having downtime, and they can get to problems quickly, whether they be on the IT side or they be on the cybersecurity side. So the key message that we're delivering at Black Hat as Graylog in partnership with FEC is the release of our version 7, and the fact that we've now integrated MCP server for agentic connectivity and integration with Graylog. We've expanded our data lake